back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the Stay Hammered podcast. With me here, Pete Shoemaker. He's on and off of the podcast. Liam, who's a former guest. Today he's a co-host because, Ryland's not available right now. He's away doing whatever with his lacrosse boys. Doesn't really give us much of a notice, but we'll forgive him. And HK, he's working hard. Or is he hardly working? I don't know.
Is he working?
I don't really know,
Where
man.
is he?
We don't know where he goes. He kind of just says he's going to work and, maybe he'll go visit a different state or something. I don't know. No one really knows what
Maybe
he's doing.
Virginia.
Yeah, maybe Virginia.
So how we do? Oh, let's just touch on this real quick. 4th of July, it already happened. Came and went, but this is the 4th of July episode of Stay Hammered. So clap it up for 4th of July, America's birthday. Happy birthday, America. Happy birthday, America. I'm ripping the cowboy hat just to let you guys know that I am American. Pete, are you American?
Yes.
How American are you, Pete?
I would say I'm one of the most American people ever.
That's awesome. Liam?
I'm not American. I'm not.
Are you
Right.
really? What are you? What are
I
you?
don't fucking know. I'm taking one of those DNA tests.
Oh,
How was your 4th of July, boys?
Solid.
How was it?
It was solid.
What'd you guys do?
We all kind of did the same shit. We
We hung out on
went to
the...
this man's crib.
Oh, we were together on the 3rd and the 4th, huh?
yeah, we did
Yeah.
fireworks on 3rd.
Fireworks
Yeah.
and Alex
They were
on
nice.
the third.
Well, there was also what was it, airsoft gun? What was it?
Oh,
It was an
there was an airsoft gun involved.
Whose idea was that to get the airsoft gun?
Dude,
Look at that. That's
all.
all. That's not freckles. That's not
Boys,
pimples.
this is like the best.
Those are battle scars.
Like, you should have seen it like 3 days ago. This shit was brutal.
Dude, I have range with that though.
Pete was
16
sniping
shots in
people.
the arm, dude.
Things got a little crazy. Things got a little hectic.
Pistol Pete,
Yep.
crazy
The
man.
4th, the boys were all together, undisclosed location, having a good time. Fireworks always good. I went on the lake with my family, saw some fireworks in the sky. Everyone's lighting them off, their own personal fireworks. It's cool. It's cool. It's America's birthday. America loves America, even when America doesn't love America. Am I right about that?
That's a solid point.
That's a good point.
Very
That's a very good point, John Simon. Anyway, back into it. Speaking on 4th of July's, and let's start getting into past 4th of July's, because we know how this one went. We were all kind of together, but let's go back into the childhood, right?
Let's hear your first. You got
All right. So I have a specific one in mind that I'm thinking of. It was really just, it was the weekend of the 4th. It starts on the 3rd, and it goes into the 4th. And it wasn't my favorite, but it's definitely my most memorable. So it starts July 3rd. It's getting close to dark. My family, we have like a nature trail nearby, so we decided to go for a walk. And it starts out, we're good, we're walking. I mean, Chubby John, he's not a big one for, walks or whatever, but I'm out there doing my thing, right? And then there's like a mud pit or something. It's like not quicksand, but it's deep. It's like a deep mud pit, thick mud. And we're walking past it, my mom goes, "Hey, no one's stepping that." So the first thing I did was run over to it and step in it. And my leg sank all the way into this mud pit. And I pull my foot out. My shoe's not there. I got mud all over my leg. I think my mom went and got my shoe for me. It was
She
a
dove
Croc or
back
something.
in?
No,
She
she reached in and got it for me. Thank you, Mom.
Dude,
I appreciate you.
It's a solid mom.
Dude,
Yeah, she got it back, and I put my shoe back on. The next day, actually, when I was putting it back on, there was 3 slugs in it. So I was walking around.
disgusting.
So that's already, I'm pissed off. I was probably getting a little angry. I was probably a little hangry at the time, dude. I probably wanted some grub. Anyway, we keep walking. Then we get to this, there's stairs that go down to a park. And we never walked down these stairs. Let's walk down these stairs. I got mud in my shoe now, so I'm a bit slippy. They're Crocs, so you know how it gets when there's liquid in there. It gets you can slip. So I slip. I fall down the stairs. I land right on top of a bee's nest.
Oh my
And
God.
they fly up my shirt, and I was stung on my stomach a bunch of times. So I'm crying, whatever. And then, eventually I make it back home. But so that's July 3rd, right?
Burn the bees.
Huh?
Should go back and burn them.
Dude, I think if they sting you, they die. Didn't that B movie say that?
Yeah, I know that's true.
Except for the one with glasses, he actually survived. And when he stung the fat lawyer guy.
I don't remember that movie. Dude.
Okay, well, that's what happened.
It's a great movie. I remember.
It is, yeah.
I remember only the beginning when he's finding.
The only part I remember from that movie is the cousin part where he's like, I'm seeing this new girl, and he's like, dude, we're cousins. And then you remember that part? You know what I'm talking about?
Or the hot girl. What's the hot girl?
Or how about the guy that's allergic to bees and he leaves his girlfriend alone in a room with a bee and she folds?
And his girlfriend's hot. Huh?
Yeah, I know, but
That bee.
that's kind of
Riz.
weird that the girl fell in love with the bee. I don't know.
The bee has Riz.
Anyway, I fall down the stairs. It's a bad 3rd of July, right? But it only gets better, right? The bigger the fall, the bigger the comeback. No, not for John Steinman. I just kept falling because 4th comes around. Hudson River, because we're in New York. They do big fireworks shows on the water. So me and my family, friends, we all go to this every year. We went to this like motel that was on like a hillside of the Hudson, so we could see all the fireworks going off. We'd like sit by the pool or whatever and watch it. And there's like handrails that go down from all the rooms. So we were gonna sit on the handrails this year and to watch it, right? Everyone's standing around, all the parents standing around, but the kids want to sit, right? John Steinman, he always got to be sitting down in a chair, right? So this family friend, he tries to get in my spot, right? Everyone knows from the podcast, people move around all the time on the podcast. Guess what stays the same? John Steinman in his chair. It's a weird thing. I don't understand it. So I'm very territorial about my chair. So I go, hey, that's not going to happen, bud. And I'm like, step aside. It's a whole big deal. We fight over this chair, or I guess seat on the handrails, like flat, this wide. We fight over it.
Did you show him your bee stings to get the chair?
Well, basically, I was like, listen, my mom was like, oh, he's having a bad day. She's sticking up for me like a good mom because I was sitting there first. But then I finally win. I get the seat. Victory at last. After a rough 3rd of July, I'm ready to see some fireworks. I love fireworks. Fireworks are starting up. Hop on the chair, grab underneath, right? To lift myself up. Guess where my right hand goes? Straight into a wasp nest. Stick my hand into a wasp nest. I get wasp stings all over my hands. I run inside screaming, crying to the sink. It's cold water. My mom's helping me out.
Dude,
my dad, I think, is watching the fireworks with the family. I don't remember him being too frantic about it. It was just bad luck. And I missed the fireworks. I came out for the grand finale, but I missed like the whole show, because I'm in there crying. Just the worst, I think, weekend ever, 4th of July wise. For anybody in history. I can't really think of anything that's worse.
Pretty brutal, man.
So it was just a brutal weekend for me. So I thought I'd share that with you guys just to, keep you guys up on, my experiences. So,
do you hate bees?
Dude, I don't know. They pollinate flowers and stuff, and that I think is good for the environment.
Do you like honey?
No, I don't like honey.
So then,
I like Honey Nut Cheerios though.
hey, yeah,
That's a bit of a deal now
those
because
are smack.
the boy can grub on some Honey Nut Cheerios. That's all I'm saying. It's it's a basic cereal. It's top tier. It's classic.
Very solid.
Now, let's get into it. Pete, do you got any 4th of July stories?
You're a 4th of
Mine?
July story.
My story isn't like as painful as John's, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in Des Moines, the great state of Iowa.
Wow.
I'm chilling at the Des Moines Country Club. It's a great spot. Really nice place. They played the Soul Line Cup where America actually beat
The soccer?
No, it's golf.
Soul Line?
Soul Line Cup or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
I've never heard
Cool.
of that.
Golf. Awesome.
So it was the women. It was, of course, it's women.
Mm-hmm.
But they beat America beat Europe test. But that wasn't the show.
What's new? What's new?
America's better.
Yep.
Okay, and we're just
That's how the 4th of July happened, by the way. Let's go, baby. America,
So
lock in.
is there like fireworks going on?
Yeah, it's fireworks. They have like this weird carnival thing. And
Yeah.
Pete's walking around in Iowa. He's got his fried butter on his stick.
no, like
Yeah.
fried butter,
Fried butter.
maybe some deep fried Oreos. Maybe.
Yeah. The boy's
And-
grubbing.
And so I'm sitting down about to watch the fireworks, and these two guys, I didn't see them. I just see all of a sudden I see two naked dudes running across the fire thing as it's shooting off. They're like dodging fireworks. It's like landmines.
Wait, is it like the firework launch
Yeah,
setup?
it was like the
big-
giant ones. Like like the really big. It's like the biggest show in Iowa.
So
And they're
two
Two naked men.
How old are these men?
I don't know. Like,
How old were you?
probably like 12.
Was that the moment you knew, like, you were into that?
Nah.
Realization.
I was like, what are these guys doing? And then they're like dodging shit. Like it was crazy. And then the cop, I just see this one cop. He's running like the guy from Cloudy the Meatball.
He's chasing him. Oh, dude, he's beelining straight to the naked
And he
dudes in
decks
Iowa.
one of the guys. He decks him. And he goes flying into dude, it was crazy. And then he gets arrested. And then it was just
Where'd the
a
other
big
guy
deal.
go? Did he
I don't know. I guess
get
he
free?
escaped.
Was he free?
He
So
escaped.
I think the question I'm taking away from this is the cop ever going to talk about tackling the naked dude? Or is he kind of keeping that to himself?
Was it a female cop or a male cop?
Dude, I don't remember. Probably a male.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Dude, he decked him though. Like sent him flying. It was kind of crazy.
Jesus. Dude,
Wow.
that's brutal as
So they had like a ski mask on so you can see the face.
Dude, that's so funny. That's so funny, bro. LG, bro. What about you? You got anything that
else on that
compares
story?
to?
Is there nothing else?
Dude, the carnival actually was cool though.
Yeah.
They had, like,
What
all
was
the
at the
rides.
carnival? Was there like?
Was
It
there
was
any
like-
other?
was there
naked
ice
people
cream?
there?
There was no naked people.
Oh, okay.
But-
Just those two.
But there was some you know that one ride, it's like an apple. And you get in and it spins. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the carnival things. Those
Yeah.
things, yeah, dude. That's probably the coolest ride they had there. And then they had like fried butter and stuff.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, my 4th of July story takes place about 3 years ago, I'd say. 3 years ago. Just hanging around the Mooresville area. Went out on the lake. It was a great day. It was beautiful, nice sunny day. Just drive around the boat. We were like just anchored in on the lake, just chilling, right?
Yeah.
It was starting to get late. Sun went down, whatnot. There's so many boats out. The lake was packed. And to my right, this guy's like lighting off these fireworks. I'm like, dude, that's like pretty stupid. He's got a little tiny boat. It's not like some big.
Is that
huge
legal
yacht.
in Carolina to do it off your boat?
I don't know.
Bro.
But it's a cool idea, of course, like lighting fireworks.
I'm
off.
sure it looked
that
cool,
shit
yeah,
sounds
but-
pretty
Dude, you want to be
sick.
sick?
What?
If somebody like shot a flare gun at somebody.
This kind of is like the same thing. as
Yeah,
my story.
yeah. Okay.
So, anyways, we're just chilling. I'm anchored in. This guy's, I'd say, about 50 to 100 feet away from us. He's not too far, so he tries shooting off his fireworks. And there was a bunch of like college kids at the time. Probably, I'd say, like 23-year-olds. So, like,
Oh, yeah.
Dumb college kids, right? So, getting to the main point of the story, they basically just light the firework off, and then two of them like shot up instantly. Well, it looked beautiful. It was great. And then the next one, that's when the problems became. The firework was actually turned supposedly and shot right at the boat. Shot
Your
my
boat?
My boat. Yeah, hit my boat. Firework hit the boat, went into the water, and exploded.
Dude,
Was
that's-
it like?
was your dad? Wait, were you with like your dad?
Yeah, yeah. it
Was he
my-
pissed?
Dude, he was pissed.
He was yelling at him, dude.
We
He
pulled
was
up
going-
on him. We pulled up on him.
Yeah.
It's like the Pirates of the Caribbean.
It didn't.
Dude, it is like the Pirates.
It is, dude.
Why didn't you shoot back?
You were like Johnny Depp.
We didn't have
dude.
any fireworks,
You
man.
should've, like, got a
We
rope.
should have shot
You
back.
should have like shot a harpoon over the boat and just.
We should have done some
You
shit.
should have
So
summoned the Kraken.
So what we had to do was pull this fucking anchor up. This thing was like so fucking. It was like 40 feet deep. So it took us a minute to pull it up. And these kids, we thought they were gonna dip on us. Like we thought they were just gonna.
They just didn't care.
And they were fucked up. They were super drunk. And we pulled up on them, and there was no damage. So we just said like, yeah, forget about it. You guys are fucked up. Have a good night.
I would have
Just show a little bit of
4th of
mercy.
July. It's not gonna be
why
Americans
did you make-
versus Americans on.
Hey,
4th of
that's right. We
July.
gotta unite
That's
4th
a
of July.
solid point. Like,
Still,
come on.
you should have made him walk the plank.
Walk the plank? Yeah, no, we should have. That would have been pretty funny. But that's my story. Just watch. Just watch your surroundings. That's all the only advice I can give you. You never know when a firework's gonna hit you on 4th of July.
You know what I like about that story is I'm learning lessons as I'm listening because I'm learning.
Exactly,
Like, you're
dude.
teaching me things, and honestly, I appreciate that. That's what podcasts are about, dude. It's all about education. That's why
It
we're
is
going to
about
college.
education.
We're going to college for education. Why not get some extra education? Some would say this would be special
Some of us.
education.
Some of us are going to college for education. Not all of us.
Are you talking about Henry?
Why would I be talking about Henry? I'm not saying names.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like me.
Nah.
It seemed like he was talking
Yeah.
about you. I don't know.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know.
was
No,
helpful.
it's somebody that's just not on the premises.
All right.
All right, okay.
Moving on. We're switching things up this week. Wanna know why? It's America's birthday. There's no more rules.
Can we do the fight or flight right now?
That's what we're doing. That's what we're getting into. And you know what? Fight or flight is not about us this week. Wanna know why? Because this week is about America. So, in order to separate ourselves from this great country, we're doing not really fight or flight us, but who would win, right? And we got a current matchup. Two lightweights right now.
No.
The leader of the USA, Joe Biden, and the leader of the other place, Queen Elizabeth. They're in a boxing match. They got gloves on, no kicking. It's just straight jabs, jab cross. You know what's going on, right? So we'll start with you, LG.
Dude, Joe Biden's fucking her up. She's fucked. I'm sorry, not the biggest fan, but Joe Biden is probably one littlest slap, and she's donezo.
Why do you say that? Though?
She's 6 feet up.
She's old.
She's
both
101 years
old.
old.
Okay.
He's like 73, dude. And not to be sexist, he's a male. That does make a difference at the end of the day.
Okay.
He's a male. He's
I'll
like
accept the
72.
response.
She's like 30 years older than him and probably like 70 pounds. Like she's shriveled up to nothing.
Uh huh.
So my answer is Joe Biden. But like, how about this question? Are you any of us winning in a boxing match between like you or Joe Biden and Queen Elizabeth at the same time?
Dude, what?
Who's winning that fight?
That's interesting.
Me.
They're both coming at you.
Dude,
They're both decrepit old people.
both of them
dude.
have dementia.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, actually, I think the Queen has got.
All right, Henry. All right, Henry
I'm so
versus
sorry.
both of them.
I got. Honestly, put Henry
We
against
can talk
anybody.
about this for hours, dude.
Okay, Pete, who do you got?
Joe Biden or the Queen.
Mm-hmm.
First off, Queen probably weighing in at like 130. I'm saying she's like 5'2", 130. Joe Biden maybe like 5'11", maybe. I don't know how tall he is.
We don't know the metrics.
5'11".
We just know what we
180.
see on the TV.
So it's like a flyweight versus like
What the fuck,
What?
dude? She's
she's a big girl.
154 pounds.
Oh, dude, this is a whole new match. Look up Joe Biden's
Look
weight.
up Joe Biden.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
So,
There might be a swing right here in the odds.
so it's a lightweight bout.
Mm-hmm.
She's in lightweight. I guess it's kind of interesting. And then how much does he weigh? He's 5'6".
No, this isn't.
That's Jill Biden.
Biden.
You're looking at Jill. That's
Oh,
his
no
wife.
shit, dude.
Dude, that's what we should have done. The
No.
wife versus Joe.
The leader versus the leader, dude. It's got to be like King Kong versus
Joe
Godzilla.
Biden, wiki, height, weight, age. Here we go.
So she's 155. That's lightweight division.
Dude, he's 158.
Dude!
So it's a lightweight
That's
bout.
what I'm
It's
saying.
a lightweight bout.
Joe
Okay.
Biden
But dude,
158.
he's 77 and she's how old is she?
Dude, what is that? What is she? 155.
155 versus
3 pound
158.
difference.
Bro, she's 96.
So
She's
Okay, what I'm
90.
saying, I'm still taking Joe Biden because he has
Okay.
he has the reach.
And
Just gotta
it
think
is
about it.
America at the end of the day. It
Just
is
think.
America.
Just think.
Like,
We'll
you-
get
Her
there.
arms are probably
We'll
to
get
like her arms are right here and his arms are like here. So
Yeah, Joe
he
Biden's
has-
6 foot. She's like 5. I think like 4, 5, 5.
So he has probably like a 6-inch reach.
And he has 30 years
See,
subtracted
30
to his life.
So what I'm saying is he's gonna break out a spinning wheel kick to the head. She's gonna get stunned. Okay.
honestly,
And then-
you're saying spinning wheel kick, but when last time that man was on spinning wheels, the bike, he fell over.
That
Yeah.
is
trying to
Just
stop.
think. Just think.
So-
Just think.
Listen,
This is a hypothetical.
All right.
Hypothetical. And then she's gonna hit him with like a right hook, maybe an uppercut.
And
then
dude, she
she'll-
did survive COVID though. And
So
that was
she's-
in the beginning of COVID when there was no
she's
vaccine.
seen World War II, World War One, Vietnam.
I think it,
Maybe
I-
the
Civil War. She was fighting against us in the Civil War. She was, I don't know, the Korean War. She was probably heard about that in the news.
She was probably the one that was on the Mayflower.
I heard she might have been fighting in Vietnam.
personally.
For
She was a
Vietnam.
pilgrim. Who knows?
Dude, she could have landed in Plymouth Rock. We don't know.
Personally, I think it's gonna go all 5 rounds,
Yeah?
and I think Joe Biden's gonna take it just because of the ground game. I think he's gonna hit him.
Wait, is this like fight to death or like just like regular?
Well, I was
boxing?
saying boxing match, dude.
Okay, so all right.
Nah,
and
I
put,
say it's UFC.
put this into consideration too. Like Joe
Is it-
Biden isn't gonna hit a woman as hard as he'd hit another dude. So
Or would he
therefore
even
he's
hit a
gonna be
woman?
A little bit weaker with her, and
Dude.
she's gonna go straight in and like try to knock him out instantly. She's gonna have like 2 fierce punches.
Okay,
I know.
listen. Let me get this out
This
of
is
the
something
way.
that actually,
Okay, I think Joe Biden's gonna win off of a decision just because of ground attack.
Okay,
There we go.
all right. Here's my take on this hypothetical situation. And a lot of people might be thinking, hey, this is an easy one. You're only saying that because you're sexist, okay? The power of America can only go so far. Why did we have the 4th of July, the birthday of America? Because we were getting tea
Because of
taxes.
George
And it was not
Washington.
right. It was not right that we were getting taxed on this tea. You know what's even worse than getting taxed on tea? Paying $5 for gas. California paying $10 for gas. In a way, Joe Biden is like the people we were trying to get away from because they were making us pay for our Lipton too much. We're getting too much. We're paying too much for that unsweetened iced tea. You know?
It's a solid point.
So he doesn't get the power of America. So when he's begging for mercy, because this queen that's 3 pounds less than him is beating up on him, he's going, power of America, bald eagle, come down, swoop, and give me the power of America so I can win. Like we've done in every other war. America's never lost a war ever. Never. We've never lost a war.
Technically,
The Cold
We've
War.
never lost a war.
No, it wasn't a war. Technically, we didn't fight.
We've never lost a war.
We had to read. We didn't win the Vietnam. So
We did. We
Cold
won.
War. Cold War.
No, we
We
didn't.
won.
Russia-
No, we won.
We
Russia-
evacuated.
No, we won though.
How?
Because
We
we
did
didn't get
nothing.
to stay in Vietnam anymore.
Okay,
That's a
who's
win in my
winning?
opinion.
Who's winning? You're like making
The
all
queen,
these
dude.
exciting
The queen. She's got a lot of anger held back. You know what's crazy? No one talks about this. Joe Biden. I don't know who he's killed.
Dude, that's
Has he
a
killed
heavy
anybody?
answer.
But Queen Elizabeth killed Princess Diana.
Oh shit!
Yeah, she killed her. And you know what? Some say that someone like loosened a tire. I think the queen went there brute strength
blew
and
it
just distorted the car. Want to know why? She's crazy like that. She's got a lot of wisdom behind those years. Joe Biden, I'm sorry, sir, but there's no wisdom behind your. I don't know what's behind. I don't know what that saying is, but I just know that any wisdom you might have is kind of fading away because
Dude, what if
when
Joe
you can't
Biden-
find the stage.
What if Joe Biden
Yeah,
taps it on this?
but we have guns. Just think of it. Joe Biden could grab a gun.
Uh,
They don't have guns.
That's
What is
not-
she
that's
gonna
not the
shank him?
matchup.
She's
That's
gonna
not the
shank
matchup.
him?
No. It's just boxing.
It's just boxing, dude.
That's
And
it.
you know what? I think that they're almost the same weight, and I think the Queen is a lot more fierce than Joe Biden. I think that he doesn't have good balance. We saw him fall off the bike, and I just think that even if the Queen doesn't even touch him or touches him lightly, the balance is so bad he might just tumble over. There's no one there to save him. We're getting into the rankings, and we've done a lot of different things. We started very simple rankings, 5 things. Then we went to this draft thing, very confusing, little weird. We're going to come back to it another day when we're ready. I think we're a little too premature with that. So we're going back to the good old rankings.
The hot tub
I
still
think
was a great fucking choice.
okay, whatever, Pete. We're going to keep it. I think we're just going to do 3 things because it's going to be 3 things that we have actual deep feelings for, that we can passionately
Very
explain to you guys. So this week, we're going to be ranking American things. What's an American thing? Well, when you think of America, what do you think of? We got
Big boobs.
Whole
We got-
bunch of stuff. Just we
We got
don't
a
have
bunch
to.
of stuff.
We don't
I'm
have
not even
to
gonna
do
list
that.
it because you're gonna hear us list it.
Yeah.
So Liam, your first pick. What would you put in your tier 1? It's the what
Tier
very
1
best
is the
on
Bojangles Chicken Supreme with honey mustard on it.
That's
Bojangles.
That's
Chicken
what you
Supreme.
think?
honestly, let's just
Number
say
one.
we'll just put that all in. Are you saying like fast food is American to you?
No, just Bojangles.
Just
Chicken Supreme.
Bojangles. All right, that's
Chicken Supreme. That's it.
if that's what America is to you,
That's what it is to me.
that's what it is to you.
Am I next?
You're next.
You're next, buddy.
I'm gonna pick baseball number 1 because it's America's pastime.
So that's not like too detailed. Is it?
Yeah, but like, why?
What about baseball's better than my pick, which is gonna be next, which is gonna be football? But
Well, was football? Yeah, you're right. But I would say baseball is more American because who doesn't want to go on like any day? It's not just Sunday. It's you can go get a hot dog. What's more American than hot dogs?
that's the baseball experience going to a game.
It's very American.
That is
Just-
pretty American,
Dude,
dude.
not only you do
Pretzel, hot dog, beer, get it all.
any day.
Boys, it's baseball. It's the same. They're watching men run around in circles all day versus football. It's different things.
That's what I'm saying. My pick is football.
I'd go with
It's-
football.
It's the greatest sport ever made, and you know what? It's because America made it. And I
America
bet
made baseball
I know.
earlier than football.
Well, it's not as good. Actually, I think the Chinese made baseball. We just popularized it.
Oh yeah, no, the Indians did.
Dude,
When they-
Something like that.
the
Oh, they made
Indians-
lacrosse. I don't know.
No, they made
remember in
cricket,
Ridiculous Seven?
cricket.
Ridiculous
Cricket.
Seven. Ridiculous Seven. The guy made it, and he had
I don't think that's not historically accurate.
Adam
though.
Sandler was involved in the invention of baseball.
Okay, but I don't know how.
Also,
accurate.
Adam
All
Sandler.
right, I'm taking football. It's a great thing. Everyone loves. We got high school football. There's nothing more American than high school football. Get a passionate speech
That is
from
true.
your coach. He'll cry. Okay. There's that coach. Then there's college football. Everyone loves college football. I think people like college football more than they like NFL. Just because there's so many teams to choose from. You have your team, your hometown team. And then the NFL. Everyone loves NFL. They get paid big bucks. So, football. That's American made. Number 2, bald eagle. What other country has a mascot like this? You're telling me a panda bear, China, goes up against an American eagle? USA? Who's winning that battle?
I think a
a
panda.
panda.
I think the eagle is, dude.
Oh.
It's a nasty eagle, dude. They have a beak. They got the talons.
Eagles.
That's American to me. The bald eagle swooping in, saving the day. Hey, you're a small country and need help.
You want to know a fun
Hey,
fact?
Papa USA, swooping in here. Eagle, my little chicklet, my little eagling. I'm here to save you. Mama's gonna chew up some worms and spit them in your mouth. That's what we do. That's what America is to me.
You want to know a fun fact?
Yes.
The American bald eagle. Look up what happens if you keep a feather.
Oh, is it a crime?
It is a huge crime.
What, if it falls off of it?
And if you get caught with one, it is a huge crime.
What about quills?
I don't
They're
think it was a
nails?
quill.
Like this.
I don't know, but like,
No, quill is like the feather, and you dip it in ink, and it's a.
yeah, but those aren't bald
Those aren't
eagles.
bald eagles.
They're like
Well,
just like a.
Wouldn't
pigeon or
wouldn't
something.
that be super American?
Yeah, but like, dude, that's.
Yeah,
I think I have
you
heard that.
get charged
Though.
for
I
that.
have heard that though.
Wait, hold up. Look at this shit. Look how much it costs. Here, Pete, you going with
How much
what
it
you were
costs?
saying.
Oh,
Okay.
like the fine.
My second pick would have to be American beer. What's more American than sipping a beer?
But what would you consider American beer? Like, because I know that
You got Budweiser, the horses.
Hey, those commercials in the Super Bowl, the dog running away with the horses, and
Yeah.
everyone's crying around each other. They all love Budweiser so much or something. I don't know.
Or look, unauthorized persons found with an eagle or its parts in their possession can be fined up to 250 grand.
Oh,
Dude.
God.
Don't mess with America, all right? That's what I'm learning from that, baby. Hear that, all those other countries that want to mess with us?
Dude,
If we're
there's a
doing this to
whole-
our own citizens, what are we going to do to you when you cross us?
The Golden Eagle Protection Act.
Yeah, there's a whole act for it.
$100,000 fine and a year in jail.
Wow.
That would be.
Leave it alone unless you're a Native American. Only Native Americans can be found with like anything relating to a bald eagle. That is crazy.
All right, so...
But I guess that makes sense. But
well-
basically, America's just saying fuck you to all the other Americans. We're Americans. America's saying fuck you, but they
But
don't really care about the
because
Native Americans.
the bald eagle represents America, so basically they're saying don't mess with America, don't mess with the bald eagle, don't mess with America. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that does make
That's
sense.
why it's my second pick. All right,
Ah,
Pete,
that's a
what was
solid
yours?
point.
What was yours?
You
again?
said beer.
Mine was
It
beer.
was beers, American beer,
I'm
Budweiser.
gonna go with muscle cars. Like, guys,
That's a
what
great-
other country has muscle cars like America does? We got.
Well,
Like,
the
name
Germans.
what muscle car is German?
They don't have
Just
muscle
Germany.
cars, but they have.
Exactly.
We'll get into your muscle.
Yeah,
Talk
but those
about
aren't muscle cars. Muscle
Yeah, but,
cars
like,
are
you're just-
something else.
talk about
cars are
your
just-
muscle cars. Talk
They're
about.
fast and
'Cause
straight.
I don't really know too much
Muscle
about
cars
cars.
are dope, dude. They're loud. They
They're
have
loud.
no traction.
Yeah, you can slide out, die.
Yeah.
They have no traction.
Burnouts.
Dude, they're dope. Bumblebee is a muscle car, and he is the dopest.
The guy from Transformers.
The guy from Transformers.
Yeah.
And he's probably the best one, right?
You're swaying me here, dude. I love
Dude,
Bumblebee.
Muscle cars.
I barely remember watching Transformers, but I remember Bumblebee.
Exactly. Do
He
you remember
talked-
anyone else?
He
Do you
talked
remember
with the
anyone else?
radio. Well, Megatron.
Megan Fox.
Just because.
Okay, Megatron. He was also.
Dude, we all remember.
He's
I
a
think,
fighter jet.
I think
So
we all
basically-
remember when we were kids watching Transformers, seeing
Megan
Megan Fox
Fox,
on there,
yeah,
dude.
dude.
Everyone's first little
I know.
crushki. All right. So now back to you for your third and final pick.
Third and final pick is the national anthem.
It's a great pick.
Oh,
It's the national anthem.
The greatest national anthem out of all the nations.
It is the best national. I've never heard any other country's national anthem.
They do it during the Olympics.
Yeah.
And they all suck.
I've heard Canada's, and it's, no offense
Talking
to
about
Canadians,
maple syrup.
not as good as us.
It is talking about maple syrup, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's Pete's fun fact of the day. The Canadian national anthem is about syrup.
It's pretty
Well,
good.
because
Dude, they
the
do
maple
know
leaf-
how to whoop up some maple syrup. Canada does
The
know how to
maple
do
leaf
that.
is on their flag, so their syrup must be in there.
Yeah. Well, it makes me
Very
sad to talk
national.
about syrup because I miss Aunt Jemima. But
Yeah. Rest in peace.
That was very American.
rest in peace. So yeah, it's a good pick, Ski. I like that.
Solid
I
pick,
respect the anthem. I actually love. We sing that.
What do you get?
We sing that all the time
When
when
you
we're
have too much
hanging out.
water in the system, like what do you do first?
When
with
you're
the
just
karaoke
feeling your
machine?
American pride.
What do you do first with the karaoke machine? You sing the national anthem.
I'll tell you what. Ask anyone that hangs around us. Me and Liam, when we're together,
We kill that shit.
we destroy the national anthem, and not in a mean way, in a beautiful way that makes you cry because of how beautiful it is.
In a
Pete.
patriotic way, we destroy
It
it.
does make me cry.
Yep. Pete, your last pick, sir.
It's the military, because we have
What
the
about
best
military?
one. Our military's crazy. Just think about all we have.
What?
We have the Navy, we have the Army, we have the Air Force. Just dude, you're trying to tell me being a fucking airplane pilot, it's not dope. Like Top Gun.
Yeah,
Imagine
dude.
doing that shit
True.
in real life.
I don't
would-
see any other countries making movies about no Top Gun.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
They got all bullshit equipment.
That's all I gotta say. With the military, we got the Navy SEALs. Dude, first off, you gotta be insane. You gotta be built different to be in the military.
That's true.
You did.
Not everyone can do it, but if I was in the military, I'd be a fighter jet.
Pete, my man. You have to lose a
I
few
would-
pounds getting that cock. You have to-
Did you see? Who's the fat guy from on one of the late night shows?
James Gordon. Oh, they
Yeah.
did. Oh, I
He
just
got
they
in a
did.
fucking airplane.
It was
James
fake. It
Gordon?
wasn't. They weren't really on
I'm sure it was a
airplane.
green screen. Like,
It was a
all
green
around
screen.
it.
No, what's his name brought it in?
Tom Cruise
It was
brought in
Tom
a jet.
Cruise flying it.
Okay,
No,
well,
it wasn't real.
Yeah,
They
it was.
probably had to rip the seat out and you just
The
sit on the
TV
bare
is
metal.
real.
Like crisscross applesauce.
All right,
baby.
I
I
My
believe
final
it.
pick.
If he can be in it, I can be in it.
My final pick is something that America created. No one else has had it in the existence of humanity, and that's freedom, baby. That is freedom.
Freedom is
There was no freedom before 1776. We created it. And after that, when the slaves were freed, we made that freedom too. Want to know why? Because America is the trendsetter and everyone else is the followers. We do things first. Not second, not third, first. Who else is rising up against We inspired the French Revolution because they said, "Hey, America made this new thing. It's called freedom. Sacre bleu. I want some of that stuff. Let's hang the queen and eat the cake." That's what they said.
Did they actually do that?
Yes. Someone I know saw Saquon at like Chipotle or something yesterday.
Who works at?
I was at Chipotle yesterday. I didn't see no Saquon.
Saquon was there like afternoon-ish. I don't know. If
I was
it
there
was he was He was in some store, food store.
He's with he's living with Daniel Mills.
Yeah, man. They're
Wait, who
they're
else
getting a
could
little
be
freaky right now. Obviously,
Who else could be here?
Last year,
but
Sterling
next time you
Shepard
guys
and all
like
them were
see,
here.
see one of
Who
them,
was?
hit me up.
Like the whole Giants offense came down last year. It's pretty cool. They like the lake. They like the lifestyle. They want to stay hammered. They want to come on the podcast. They've been asking. They're in my DMs. All these NFL guys, NBA guys, they're on my DMs going, "Can we go on the podcast?"
LeBron
Slow
James
down.
asked the other day.
Yeah.
We said no. He's not the GOAT.
The coolest person I saw here was Michael Jordan. I saw Michael Jordan golfing.
Well, yeah.
On the course. And
Remember
I was on my
CMC
bike
was on
and I chased his ass down.
You talked to him?
I ran up on him like while he was golfing. I was in 5th grade with this other kid, and we ran up on him, and like 2 big dudes were like, no, you guys gotta go, And,
Should have been like, Michael, I love Space Jam.
The funny part is I have my little LeBrons on. So what about I was gonna ask him to sign those? Like I was gonna
The LeBrons?
Hey, Michael Jordan, can you sign my LeBrons? Like,
But that's an alpha move for him, I think. Or is it?
that
alpha
would be
move for LeBron?
disrespecting the shit out of him. Like if I was Michael Jordan, I had that reputation, and some little kid pulls up on me with LeBron.
Did you see him?
He goes, "Can you sign these?"
He was at Melo's house, and he was like a fan was trying to get him to sign something. He was like yelling at him, "Get the fuck out of there!" He was. I saw it on TikTok.
All right. Okay.
What's next?
All right. Next on the agenda. So earlier I was talking about the bald eagle, talking about America, and that's one thing we love as Americans. You know, we got whether you have them as a pet or whether you're killing them for fun. We love animals, right? Going to the woods, killing a deer, killing a buck, killing a buffalo. We got rid of the buffalo because we killed them so much. We like killing things, but we also like domesticating, breeding, and raising animals. And, you know, I got 2 dogs. Shout out to Bo and Finn. What about you guys? Got any pets?
Got a doggo. That's it as of now.
Wait, dude,
What's his name?
Her name.
I'm sorry.
And Rosie.
Rosie?
Yeah.
How old's Rosie?
She's 12, dude.
That's crazy. My dog Bo's 10. He's single and ready to mingle, dude.
Dude, my dog is also.
We chopped his
single
balls
and ready
off,
to-
but he's still single and ready to mingle.
We did something to her. I don't know what they do with female dogs, but they.
Dude,
they-
I have a crazy story.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it's like not about a pet. It's like a sad story.
Just go ahead.
My story. So I was in Georgia when I lived there. I went and got a guinea pig. I don't remember what her name was, but it was a girl. I remember.
Yeah.
I took him home. It was the first day. I was feeding. I had 2 guinea pigs, but this is. I'll tell them about both. Of
Just
them.
one.
I'll tell them about both of them
Because they both like.
They both like. It's you gotta get in the story. So it's the first day. So I'm letting them accumulate, and I'm a young little buck.
Okay.
So I take and then I go downstairs. And I'm like, Mom, can I bring my guinea pig to watch Star Wars? And I'm watching.
What were we looking at movie?
That's pretty dope. That's actually pretty cool. Like, imagine chilling a little guinea pig. You just watch
then-
Star Wars with the other hand in the Doritos.
So then I take him. I bring his whole cage, and I put him. And we're watching Revenge of the Sith. So
Yeah.
a very very sad movie. And he's just chilling, I guess. And I'm about halfway through, so I check on him. I'm like, and he's not moving,
He dead?
dude.
Star Wars killed him?
Dude, I guess dude, we're at the part like where Anakin just killed all the younglings, so I think he just got scared to death. And he died. He died.
You scared your
God.
hamster to death?
So then I take him out, and he's just limp, and I'm like, he died just watching Star Wars. The first day I had him.
Jesus, dude.
That's
Okay.
You're right. What?
And then I went
know his name.
downstairs.
That's
I
kind of
really
sad.
don't remember his name. I
Did
don't
you
remember.
even get to naming him? It was the first day.
I don't know. And then I remember
That's
I
cool.
run downstairs. I'm like, Mom, the guinea pig's dead. She's like, what? We walk upstairs and he's just dead on the fucking couch. He's dead.
Was this the first day you bought
The
him?
first day. Like,
Dude, I went in there and
Refund.
I need my money back now.
Within 8 hours, he died
Did you
watching Star Wars.
get some kind of warranty or insurance?
No,
on
yeah,
it?
we got our money back.
Okay.
Then we got another one.
Oh yeah.
So we took home a different one. It was black.
How long did he live?
2 weeks.
Why does it have to be black?
2 weeks.
The other one lived only 2 weeks.
Why'd you have to...
Because I had a white and brown one, and then I had a black brown.
It's an assortment, dude.
So one
Why you
time,
gotta make everything about color?
so I'm feeding him. I go into
Just
the.
trying to put Pete in a rough situation.
So it's 2 weeks. It's about the second week I had him, and I wake up, go to refeed him, and there's corn in his mouth, and he choked to death.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Damn.
That's
So-
sad.
We're taking the story. Don't give me a guinea pig.
Yeah, that's definitely the lesson I took away from
Guinea
that.
pigs die in my care, especially when don't let your guinea pig watch Star Wars. Revenge
Okay.
of the Sith is too sad.
That was a lot to process. Pete, I will never get you. We definitely won't have one in the dorm.
No, we should
But
still
maybe we'll get a
shark.
Shark Tank. Pete and I have been talking about some things. I think the podcast is going to get filmed in our dorm because we have a good one and Henry and Ryland don't.
Yeah, imagine having a.
Shout out to
hammerhead
us
shark
for
behind
being, good. We're thinking of like a, what I send you the other day? It's like a bullhead.
Yeah, we're gonna have a.
It was like
bullhead.
a mounted bullhead on a wall. I was at my job.
We can
I
have
do
a bobcat.
refrigeration.
We can have a bobcat.
And we went to some warehouse to like fix an ice machine. And there was a giant bullhead hanging on the side of the wall. It
You
was
must have
sick.
shot him.
That's actually pretty dope.
And then that'll go right above our hammerhead Shark Tank.
We should also get a.
Our hammerhead
a
shark
mountain cow.
tank. Dude, what are they gonna do when they see
Pete's
you walking
reasoning-
in
Pete's
with
reasoning-
a shark if to go in your door?
Well,
You're RA. You're
we're talking about
RA.
no. Listen, because this is before any Shark Talk or anything. I think I made this plan either 6 months or a year ago. Basically, I want to go out into the wilderness. Our college is
we're
close to
gonna
the
get a
Appalachian
bear.
Mountains, right? So I'm gonna go in the mountains. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna find a mama bear about to give birth to a cub, right? I'm not gonna kill the mom because I respect animals too much. But I'm gonna take the little baby cub,
Oh god.
run away, outrun the mama bear or something. Maybe I have to kill the mom. I'm sorry.
You
but
should
I-
leave that up to Henry.
Yeah, I take him, I race him, right? I race him from a bear cub up till he's a big boy,
Can we get a
like
rundown?
me and Pete. Me, Pete, and Bear. What's his name gonna be? It's gonna be Dog. I'm gonna be in college. Here, dog, here, dog. The girls are like,
You have a dog.
you have a dog? That's so cute.
No, I got
wanna
a
see your
fucking
dog."
bear.
And the bear just walks in and they go, oh my God, that's sick. Someone tries to tell me, hey, John, this is America. You can't have a pet bear. I just send the bear on him, dude. What are they gonna do? The bear, he's gonna be well trained. I'm gonna be his mama bear. He's gonna be my little
John
baby
the
bear.
mama bear.
Okay, I'm mama bear. He's baby bear. Okay, we're gonna go fish salmon together. I love salmon. I have to cook it. He can eat it raw, or I can teach him manners and he can learn how to cook and cut, utensils. I just think that a good friendship would be started.
We should still get a shark.
But that was just, that's just all the dorm animals. That's just a dead bull, a live shark, and a live bear. That's just the plan so far. But talking about real pets we've had, I'll take it back about 12 years. All little John Steinman wanted was a turtle, dude. I wanted a turtle more than I want a bear now. All I can talk about is how much I wanted a turtle. Every day, I want a turtle, I want a turtle. My parents would be like, go outside, catch a turtle, and bring him back. You can raise a turtle. Then my birthday comes around, and my dad comes home with a turtle and this giant, fish tank, basically. And the first couple years are good, right? I'm raising this turtle, but then I'm getting older. I've had this turtle for a long time. It's not dying. We look it up. The lifespan's 50 years on this thing. The tank smells horrible. The water will turn green if you don't wash it once a week or once every 2 weeks. So it's super heavy. You have to fill it. It's like this by this, and you have to fill it with water. And that thing was so hard to take care of. The filter was super loud, and it smelled horrible in there. And on top of that, by the way, I named the turtle Fred. Fred the turtle. Every time I'd feed Fred, he had some beef with me. Every time I try to pick him up, he tried to bite me. He was a mean turtle, dude. He was a mean turtle. I didn't like Fred. We didn't get along. Things got worse. At nighttime, I'd be sleeping. I look over, the turtle tank is lit up. Look at the lights. He's biting at the glass, looking directly at me.
Oh god.
Swear to God. And he wanted to kill me. So time goes on. I'm starting to hate this thing. Sorry, PETA, the Animal Association that says don't abuse animals. I just stopped feeding him. I was like, I can't wait till this thing dies. He wouldn't die. I didn't feed him for a month. And he wouldn't die. He wouldn't die. Eventually, the North Carolina move comes up. I've had him since I was in second grade, I think, first or second grade. And I had him up until I moved in the middle of my junior year of high school. And then I gave him to my buddy, said, oh, I want a turtle. I come to Carolina, he texts me, he goes, by the way, did you know that your turtle named Fred is actually a girl? It's actually a girl turtle because of the tail length or something. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Then another week later, he goes, hey, by the way, the turtle you gave me, I already gave him away. I hate that thing. I hate you for letting me take that turtle. So moral of the story is,
You should have just thrown it in the sewer.
dude, I hated that. I would meet a new person, third minute in to a conversation, I'd be like, I have a turtle I hate. I hope he dies. I want to curb stomp that thing. It was a terrible human being. I was plotting, dude. He was plotting. He was trying to kill me. Or her. Sorry. Pronouns. So that was that. Do you got any anything like that on your mind? Any pets?
I do remember a gerbil that we once got. Me and these two other kids. Probably we were like freshmen, maybe 8th grade. We went to PetSmart, got a gerbil.
Mm-hmm.
Got a gerbil. Took it back to one of the kids' houses, and we were playing with it. He has a table right next to his window. It was a pretty cool gerbil.
Yeah.
We bought him all these toys. We bought him all this stuff.
What's a gerbil
Food,
toy?
all this.
Like the ball?
Like those balls that go in.
Oh,
and one of those things they run on, and it goes in a circle.
The hamster wheel or whatever?
Yeah, so we bought him that stuff, and there was a table right next to the window, and this kid had a huge window in his room, and we had the windows were open and shit. I forget what we were doing, why the windows were open, and we left them like right there, and next thing you know, like we all like left the room, totally forgot about it. We totally forgot that we even bought a gerbil, like we totally forgot about it. We get back like 20 minutes later, and we hear it in the gutter. It ran off the
Dude!
ran out the window into the gutter. It was in the gutter.
Dwelled there forever? Till a bird got him or something?
I mean, it's in the gutter. It was trapped. Its skeleton is probably in the gutter right now.
Maybe he's still alive. Maybe he's been eating whatever falling in there.
Maybe.
Some nuts coming out.
I mean, he's got water, dude. The water runs right down there. He's chilling.
Dude, he might be living in like a resort.
Dude, yeah, he might have homies down there. He might have kids down there. Who knows?
That's honestly a really happy story. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a bad story.
Before we wrap it up, shout out to my dogs, especially my wrap up the segment. Shout out to my dogs, especially my one dog. He's older side. His name's Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson Steinman. He's the boy, right? But he's not the first Bo. Oh no. There was a Bo long before the Steinmans were ready to get a dog. We went in so my older sister would feel comfortable around dogs. She had a fear, right? We go in, we get this dog. He was like saved from a puppy mill. That was probably the worst mistake we ever made. We brought him home, put him in the cage, came home after like 30 minutes. We had to go run out and get stuff for him. Sprayed diarrhea on the walls. Listen, this dog was not ready to be domesticated. It had just got a puppy mill. It was always scared of everything. It was sick. It probably died after a year. It was a sick dog. It shouldn't have been sold to us. We were not ready to take care of it. It was like a year or two old. It was bigger. But like it was like a puppy, but it was like it was kind of.
So it was young life.
But it was frail though. You feel bad. So I remember I come home one day, and it was like 2 days after we got the dog, and my mom was like, "We got rid of it," and I was all sad. I was crying. But then we got Bo Jackson, not Bo number 2, because the first Bo wasn't Bo Jackson. Bo number 2, Bo Jackson. He's not Bo number 2. He's Bo Jackson. Then we got Finn Finnegan. He's like 6 or 7. Shout out to them. All right.
Solid.
It's a solid, yeah.
Dude, we had a cat. My sister did.
Yeah.
That like shit all over the place. We had to let her go.
You just get our litter box, dude. That's what that
No,
cat did.
like we had a litter box and he still shit everywhere.
I had a fish that I dumped all of his food in at night. I feed him at night, and I was like, it was one of those things with a cap that had like holes in it.
Dude,
You just like sprinkle it in, and the lid fell off as I was like sprinkling it in, so all of it
Ate
just
himself
fell in
to
the
death?
tank. Went down the next morning, his stomach exploded.
Dude, you gotta like scoop the food out. They gave you a little scooper.
I was too tired, dude. All the
people are learning is that we're
tomorrow.
terrible pet owners is what I'm getting
I
from
was
this.
like, I'll clean all the other food out tomorrow.
Dude.
Little did I know he tried eating all of the food and died.
About a week ago, I was
Literally
so close from buying a fish tank.
He literally did it.
Dude, we could at least get a little guppy.
Dude, we could get a.
You guys should get
No.
Catch a bass.
Dude,
Catch a bass.
No,
from,
I
like,
was
the lake.
looking
Raise
at
them.
fish, and then do you know how expensive clownfish are?
Why would you want to
Dude,
clownfish?
clownfish
Like
are
Finding Nemo?
$2, $3.
No,
How much are they?
they're like $70.
No.
Finding Nemo, dude. That's one of the greatest movies of all time. It raised the prices.
Dude, they're stupid expensive. Okay, now let's wrap it up from the pet.
All right, gotta move on from the pets. We gotta keep this thing going.
You're right. Well, there's a whole variety. 180 for one of them. One's 90, one's 90, the other one's 30.
Holy crap! I'm telling you, if Finding Nemo was never made, they'd be cheap.
Yeah, solid point.
Because people think that they're real because they saw them talking in a movie. Anyway,
I wonder how much the Dory is.
Nah, like 2. Alrighty, boys. Wrapping it up a little bit short for me. I gotta step out of the room. Got some business
He's
going
got
on.
business. He's a buessman. He's got business.
Got
to
roofs
attend
to be sold. Roofs have to be sold.
Listen,
I gotta
and
step out.
shout out to Liam. Pete, how about we clap it up for Liam for
Thank you,
filling in, being a co-host,
Taking
when
over
the other
for
co-hosts
Rylan
weren't
and
available,
HJ?
Two of
stepping
the
up.
people that wanted to start it aren't even here. Okay,
Awesome.
so we got the room now. We're on to the next section.
Yep.
It's about a football-related thing.
You know, football is a sport just deeply enriched in the roots of America, right?
And beating people. Just saying.
What?
A lot of football players beat people.
That's
With their
true.
wives.
Okay.
Just like O.J. Simpson. He killed her wife's wife. I'm saying it. I think he did it.
O.J. Simpson is a historic figure. And
Dude, just to think, he's a crazy running back.
he
Really
was,
good.
hey, 2,000 yards in a season.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go to college? I don't remember. Was it
USC.
USC?
Yeah, he won the Heisman. But, dude, it's a wild story because I was looking at it the other day. I saw there was
Did you
some
know there's been a lot of controversy with
controversy. There's been controversy.
with Heisman winners.
Like what?
Just think, Johnny Manziel. Didn't
Oh
he
yeah,
win?
dude.
Cam Newton. He stole that shit.
Stole the laptops at yeah.
Who else?
Florida.
That's about it. That's all I
Yeah.
just wanted to say.
Anyway, so
Let
yeah,
OJ on.
OJ. I've just been seeing a lot about OJ recently, and I figured let's talk about it because there was something, and that's been blowing up on social media. He posted a TikTok about Roe vs. Wade, talking about we need to respect women's choices and women's bodies, and people just found that a little silly because he murdered his wife brutally with a knife. So honestly, yeah,
Those
it was
are
an
good.
interesting topic.
The glove proved him guilty.
Okay, so let's just cover the ground. Let's just cover the background details. Then you can hop in with an opinion. We'll talk about it for a little bit, and we'll move on to the next thing. But I just want to touch on it real quick because I just saw it in the news the other day, and I was like, dude, OJ is an interesting guy. Runs for 2,000 yards. He's a star NFL running back. He goes on NBC or whatever. He's doing sideline commentary. He's a likable guy, right? Then he murdered his wife and her friend. Stabbed him to death, right? I feel like it's pretty obvious. Unless you have if you don't believe that, I don't know.
Nah, I think he killed
Yeah, he killed his wife and the other guy. It was pretty bad. You're out of here, CLG. And yeah, she gets in the car chase in the Bronco.
Yeah, I made the Bronco a very famous car.
It did. Honestly, was the Bronco as big as it was before the car chase?
No, I think
That's a famous. I remember hearing about that before I even knew who OJ was.
they brought back the Bronco again though.
Just because the car chase.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was not
It's pretty sick. Then the trial happens, right? Then his lawyer is Kardashian.
That's how they got all their money and got
Yeah,
famous.
dude. And then they made the sex tapes. But first,
Okay,
it was about being lawyers.
Was there multiple? I thought it was just Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, Kim. She's the daughter of the lawyer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her dad was OJ. I think OJ's her godfather or something. Something crazy like that. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, this lawyer, he's like, hey, it's like Better Call Saul, right? Just get me off. I did it. Get me off. Pause. No pause. We don't pause on the podcast. Anyway,
How to get off? What are you talking about? Talk about jerking off? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, he gets him off. He says, the glove don't fit. You must acquit. OJ puts the glove on that the murderer wore, whatever, and his hands were swollen. He was putting it on weird. He's like, I can't. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. And if the glove don't fit, you must acquit. He gets off. You think it's over? No, not with OJ. He doesn't go out silently. He lost his Heisman or something, so he goes and steals it back, and he gets armed robbery. Yeah, he comes in with a gun at this guy's like motel or something. I watched some documentary way back.
Really?
I remember he got like 33 years in prison.
I didn't hear about that.
And then he got released 5, maybe less years ago. And he's been out, he's been on social media, and now,
Dude,
he's here today saying that women deserve choice over their bodies. So what are your thoughts on this, Pete?
it's a crazy story. Dude, have you seen the clip of OJ when he was like talking to this reporter and he goes
Dude, OJ's
a
wild.
funny guy. He's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy, but he's a funny murderer.
Dude, he wrote the book basically telling how I did it.
Dude, yeah, he wrote a book called If I Did It.
And it was exactly how he did it.
No, it was about what he like would have done differently if he was a killer or something.
Oh, I thought it was like a lot of similarities.
Yeah, it was just weird because he wrote a book about like if I don't think he wrote it like alone. There's another guy, but he was feeding him stories, telling him stuff, telling him to write stuff. He got released, canceled, released again. It's weird, right? It's pretty obvious he killed his wife, but I just
who
feel
they
like
say did it? His brother, or his son?
no. They just said that no one caught it. No one caught they couldn't catch the murderer. 'Cause OJ was like the only suspect because he was the only one.
Dude.
So yeah. Speaking about sports scandals and all this stuff, let's talk about something that's going on right now. WNBA player was Brittany Griner.
The tall bitch, the one that said
The one that she could beat DeMarcus Cousins in the 1-on-1.
Yeah, fuck.
She's
that,
in
dude.
jail in Russia right now.
She just got convicted.
I know. She just pled guilty.
Yeah, like an idiot.
Yeah.
And she said,
Never plead guilty.
She said, "Help me, Joe Biden."
Well, let's see how that goes. So basically, what happens? She goes in. She's got weed, like
It's a dab pen or something like that.
something like with weed in it, and it's she got charged with I think they charged her with drug trafficking or something. She got some big charge. She's facing 10 years.
Damn.
And yeah, in a Russian prison because I think she was playing overseas or something.
Yeah, she was at a basketball game, like a charity event or something. I think in Russia.
Something like that, right?
Or like
and
a
I saw
camp.
some outrage today on social media, and it said, "Hey, if LeBron James was in Russia getting arrested and he got 10 years, it would be a whole different story." And you know what? You're right. It would be a different story. Want to know why? LeBron James is one of the greatest athletes in the world. No offense to Brittany Griner, but if LeBron James is getting arrested in Russia and facing 10 years, there's people, I think at least half the American men population, or the basketball fans, they're storming Russia and they're getting him back.
Well, technically, a lot of people don't like LeBron. I think he's supposed to.
Yeah, but the people that do love him outnumber the people that don't. All I'm
Yeah.
saying is there's a difference. And it's not a sexism thing either.
She's not even good. Like,
It's not a sexism thing because Kevin Knox, JaVale McGee, one of those guys, they're getting arrested in Russia. Is it going to be a big deal? Not as much as it'll
Well,
probably be equal with the
well,
Brittany Griner thing.
Remember when
Trump freed, what's his name?
Langella.
Ball?
Yeah, Langella. When he stole, but he didn't have weed. He stole a picture off the wall.
No, that's something different. He stole the sunglasses.
Oh,
The picture of the walls. What I'm saying for Griner is, I think Russia said they're not letting her out unless the U.S. trades an actual Russian criminal, trades straight up, like an NBA trade. Listen,
they've done that before.
her value is not that high, so I don't think we should give back a war criminal or anything from Russia. I think she's got to do her time, 10 years. I'm sorry, it's not fair, but glass half full, right? Because you're not like the guy in North Korea. He visited North Korea. I don't know why you would visit North Korea.
Was that the guy that stole the poster?
Yeah, he took a picture off the wall or a poster off the wall,
And he died.
and
Yeah.
he went to prison, pled guilty like she did. I don't think there's American lawyers in these foreign countries, so they're just being told, "Oh, plead guilty and we'll let you free." They can lie because it's their own justice system.
No, it was they sent him to labor camps.
Yeah, they sent him, and he ended up getting. By the time he got sent back to America, he was like a vegetable. He was in a vegetative state, and he died. So
Sad.
at least I don't think that's gonna happen to you, Brittany Griner. But basically, I mean, all this outrage. I know it's messed up. You wish you could free her, you really can't. But you gotta. It's the U.S. Like I'm saying earlier, baby, freedom. Not everybody's got that. Not everybody's like us. We do it the best. So if you're gonna go to a different country, you best be following their rules. Because Uncle Sam can always bail you out. You know?
He can't always bail you out. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's what I said.
No, I thought you said you can't.
I mean, we probably could. But
We could
we'd
get
have
it
to
out.
trade a war criminal for a basketball player. You'd have to start bringing a
WNBA
lot more value.
basketball
You got to start doing a lot more than basketball. You
They
got to
need to
start.
pay-
I don't know. You got to start some.
They gotta pay us some money.
Donate all your
We need-
salary
We need
to-
like a third round pick or something.
She would have to start serving in the military, I think, to make that worth. I don't know. She's got to do something.
We need a third round pick.
We at least, we need some value. But it's unfortunate for her.
Maybe a first rounder.
It's unfortunate. You know, I feel bad.
She's dead.
But, you know, if you're going to go to a different country, you got to be ready to follow their
Just
rules.
imagine she's gonna be able to like run a gang. Cause she's tall. Like nobody's gonna fuck with her. No women.
How does Russian prison work? You watch Stranger Things?
No.
His Russian prison, he was doing concentration camp stuff. He was building,
Yeah, but that was also in the 80s.
and they were feeding them to demigorgons, dude.
Do you really believe the
Demigorgon?
what's a demigorgon?
Dude, you just got to find out for yourself, buddy. It's from the Upside Down.
Hmm.
The people know what I'm talking about.
you hear about the conspiracy theory about July 5th?
The portal thing?
Yes.
My little sister told me about that. What is that? I don't even know anything
I
about
don't. So supposedly, I don't know, like the Hosan Collider. You know what that is, right?
it. No.
So basically, it's like a where they find like they're trying to figure out like the Big Bang. You know what the Big Bang is?
Stupid theory.
It's a theory.
Stupid TV show, too.
It's a great TV show. Don't hate on it.
Stupid TV
It's
show.
a great TV show. Sheldon.
Now, Young Sheldon's
Great
different. Young Sheldon.
So basically, supposedly, like it was revving up or something. Like the collider was like doing something weird, and
Like Ghostbusters?
I guess, and like a portal was gonna open, and like the world was gonna blow up.
My little sister said that a portal was going to open and we were going to go back in time to 2012.
I didn't hear that.
So I went to the
No.
DMV,
You know who-
got my license, waited in line for 4 hours, and my mom was like, "This is the portal Lily was talking about. It's making us stay in the DMV for 4 hours." By the way, I finally got my license, so I was putting it off.
I cut this out, but you don't know who like believed it. That like I was gonna happen.
Who?
It was Julian.
Of course.
He didn't party at all.
He was
before
scared?
July. Yeah.
Praying?
He told Cooper that like the world's gonna end.
That's right. All right, let me get back on track.
Sorry.
Yeah, so at the DMV, we're there 4 hours, and my mom's like, "Dude, we're in the portal. We're in the portal your little sister was telling us about." And I'm like, this could be it. But anyway, your boy's legally allowed to drive in any state at any time, wherever he wants. Want to know why? Because I finally went and got my license. Some would say, "John, you're supposed to go in December to get your full license. Why'd you wait till now?" It's because I'm lazy, and I didn't go do it until now. But now it's over. So,
Yeah.
if you see me on the road, give me a little wave and say, "Stay hammered, honk." Not like a cute little honk. Stay on your horn. We're at a red light. Stay on your horn until it turns green. That's how we know you stay hammered.
Let's get a Tesla and put this like you know how you can like put the horn in and say stuff?
Yeah.
Get his one to say.
I'm not getting a Tesla. You see they're doing the new tax for Teslas?
No.
Because Teslas don't pay,
Gas.
they don't pay for gas. So there's a tax taken out of every time you buy gas, like 10 cents or something. It's a tax, or it's more than 10 cents, to maybe 10 cents per gallon, I think. And you pay it over, so they're doing a straight up, I think it's $1,000 a year if you're going to own an electric vehicle. It might be more than that.
If it's $1,000 a year, it's actually a pretty good deal.
I'm just saying.
That's like a really
Because you got to get a charging station. I don't know. I'm not a big
charging
electric.
station's free, but the one at home you gotta pay for electricity.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay. So moving on.
Fast.
Moving on.
We're moving to the electricity though. You're gonna have to get one eventually. You hear about Ford? Or no, about Dodge?
I'm not being forced into any corners. I'm going to get the big. If gas prices go down again, I'm getting the biggest gas guzzler known to man.
Hummer?
If no one else is going to hurt the environment, John Steinman will.
The most gas guzzling car got replaced by an electric vehicle. The Hummer.
Listen, why would I be driving in a Hummer anyway?
That's a.
Who drives in a Hummer, dude?
You said you wanted a gas guzzler?
I'm saying like a truck, dude. Let me get a truck and hurt the environment.
The Hummer would have hurt the environment.
I don't
No,
want to
did you
drive
see, like,
around
the
in
new
a
one?
Hummer,
the
dude.
electric one's sick. It, like you can crab walk.
Dude,
Like I could like sit in a car and then I could just like go sideways. You could literally just like I'm driving and then you could just go that
if
way.
you could like turn into a submarine and I could drive into the lake right now and go see the old Lake Norman underneath the water, I'd go do that.
That'd be sick.
That'd be cool.
You could find Normie.
Dude, Normie, dude. Tell him about Normie. What do you always say about Normie? Who
He
does
only
always
eats
eat?
people without life jackets on,
And?
and they're drunk.
Yep. So if you're drunk without a life jacket,
Like he's
there's about a 90% chance that Normie, the Lake Norman monster, comes and eats you.
It's because he likes the taste of beer.
Who doesn't?
Okay. How would you know what beer tastes like? You should assume it.
Well, I ate the plant that the wheat or something. I was eating wheat in a field, and I can see how they turn this into a yummy drink. That's just, I just theorize. I like to.
I would think beer probably tastes good.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to our last thing. It's America's. We're still celebrating America's birthday. What day is this? What's today?
Delayed July 6th, right?
Is it?
No, it's the
I don't know what
7th.
day it is. It's 7th. It's the 7th. So we're 3 days late. But
7th.
happy birthday, America. Let's move on to something really patriotic. Hating the British. Oh, we don't care about your Boston Tea Party or your revolution. We don't learn about it in school. Well, you should. Because you know what you're doing? It's called being a sore loser. And in America, we win. Take a lesson from us. You know what? You guys should study American history and learn how to start winning, baby. Because that's what we do.
Fish and chips are disgusting because
And they eat it all cold, and it looks disgusting, and it's mush.
they eat it cold.
They eat like
Fish and chips.
they eat everything cold. They eat like mush,
have you ever had-
beans, something, and they call it like an Old English or something, and it's
The
disgusting.
only time I've ever eaten British food was when I went to Disney World. Epcot. They have like a...
Oh, they do the world thing?
Yeah. Dude, the best place, the pizza place there, it's crazy. It's in Italy.
That is great. Really? Italy?
No.
Is
it's
there like a portal?
Yeah.
Is that the portal that opened up?
It is. No, they have Mexico, they have all the cool countries. So you can eat like in
That is a cool
Japan.
country. I'd like to go to Mexico to get some ACP.
Dude, I climbed
Everest?
I did actually go on Mount Everest, yeah.
Mm.
And then I went backwards and got chased by a Yeti.
That happened to me too.
And then I also went into Avatar. I was in Avatar and
I don't like Avatar now.
about Disney World.
No, you know what? Maybe I'll leave some of that in because I know that you're really passionate about Disney World. You could be who's the guy from Mickey Mouse? He's like the bully guy. His name's like Max or something. He's a bit dude. Well, I'll flash that up on the screen. Let me know if you guys think Pete looks like this guy. But
It's a solid pod.
yeah, dude. We're celebrating America's birthday the right way. I feel like we talked a lot about America. If you guys haven't noticed, we're putting a lot more effort into these pods. Lately, let's be real, we haven't been good. And I know it's not a good start. This was supposed to be, the bounce back pod. Get the boys going. We're gonna be more active on social media. We're gonna be well thought out in these podcasts to bring you peak entertainment. And it's not a good start when my other two co-hosts aren't here. But Pete, he's growing. He's kind of chiseling away at that social anxiety. He's getting better at talking. And you know what? We're proud of him for that. Good job, Pete.
Thank you.
Liam stepped up big time, helped us out, even though, he's been busy. I think him and Henry are they're trying to last second put together like a beach trip right now.
Stupid.
Stuff to do, but shout out to them for, doing that, which probably means Henry won't be on the next podcast. But Rylan will eventually get back from vacation. We'll get back in the lab. We'll write up some good material for you guys. We'll read it off. We'll give our opinions, which we know you guys care so much about. And we'll keep growing the family. Right now, we're in a little bit of a decline. But you know what? We realized it wasn't you guys. It was us. It's not you. It's me. So we're going to better ourselves to bring you guys the best podcast ever. We're coming for you, Joe Rogan. We're coming for you.